Rolling down, head nice and heavy. Head nice and heavy. And I want you to think of shifting your weight more onto the toes or the ball of the foot to get maximum stretch through your spine. Inhale there. And then exhale, zipping up the abdominals as you roll back up. Drawing up through your middle, through your center. And then just restacking your spine to come into your nice tall standing position. And again, inhale. Again, exhale, chin down towards the chest. Exhale, exhale all the way down. Think about rounding into your spine. The weight is more on the ball of your feet. And reaching down, drawing your abs up towards the back of the spine. Inhale. And again, exhale, scooping up. And then restacking each vertebrae as you lengthen up nice and tall. One more time, inhale. And exhale, curling down. Using your breath. Exhale. And when you get to the bottom, I want you to just stretch it out. Maybe you can't reach the floor and straighten your legs, that's okay. You can hold on to your ankles. Just bend your knees slightly and then stretch out the back of the legs. Again, we inhale, bend slightly, and exhale, stretch the back of the legs. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bend, and exhale, stretch out the back of the leg. Now I want you to bend your left leg only, and then you can either hold that left foot or hold, just press onto the mat or onto your ankle, whatever's comfortable, and reach your arm up towards the ceiling and rotating through the rib cage. And I want you to breathe, take some nice breaths here, opening up the sternum and the pecs, and just do some nice breaths here in this position. You should also feel a nice stretch going up the right leg. Deep breath in, exhale out, and then slowly bring the right arm down. And now we're going to bend the right knee only, and then press down onto the mat or your foot with the right hand, and then lift your left arm up towards the ceiling, opening up the front of the pecs, and I want you to breathe. Keep drawing your abdominals up and in. Think of rotating through the spine, and breathe. And breathe. And slowly, as you exhale, bring the arm down. Soften into your knees, head nice and heavy. Inhale, exhale, start to roll back up. Rolling up, cheers babes. And restack your spine, vertebra by vertebra, and lengthening up into a tall spine. Very nice. Let's just roll the shoulders back, up and roll. So lift the shoulders up towards the ears and circle back. A little bit of movement through the shoulder joints. One more, and then forward. Lift up and forward, up and forward, up and forward. Two more, and one more, and release. Okay, so now that we've warmed up our spine a little bit, I want us to lie down on our backs into our supine position. Here's Karen come back. I think she's also had a bit of technical problems. So, how's it, Karen? Alright, so I want our legs nice and bent. And I want you to lengthen through your neck, through your spine. And keep your pelvis in a nice neutral position. So imagine that you're balancing a little cup of tea on your pelvis. And throughout the next exercise, I want you to keep balancing that cup and saucer on your pelvis. So you don't want to move your lower spine at all. Think of some nice length through your neck, through your spine, grounding all 10 toes into the mat, and make sure that your legs are parallel with your feet and your hips. Now from here, I want you to interlace your hands and place them behind your head. Your elbows are in your peripheral vision, so not too open, but you also don't want to be pulling your elbows in. We're going to warm up our abdominals in our chest lifts. So I want you to inhale, nice big breath. And as you exhale, you're going to lift your chest up, drawing your bottom of your ribs to your hip bones. Remember your cup of tea. Inhale, exhale, all the way back down. Inhale there, exhale, lift. Keep the lower pelvis stable. Inhale, exhale, curling back down. Inhale, and exhale, lifting up as high as you can without tilting your pelvis. Inhale, and exhale all the way down. Now we're going to exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up. And inhale, take yourself down. Exhale, lift. And inhale, take it down. 4 more. Exhale, lift. And inhale down. Again, lift. And inhale down. Last one. Exhale, lift. Now hold yourself in that position. Keep your chest lifted. I want you to reach your arms back. We're going to go into our hundreds prep position. So keep your chest lifted. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your arms down and reach. Inhale, keep the chest lifted, reach the arms back. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach back. Exhale. Keep drawing your belly button down to the back of the spine. Exhale, reach. And inhale down. If keeping your chest lifted is too much, then drop your chest down in between. And back. Let's do 2 more. And back. Last one. Hold it there. Hold it there, guys. And we're going to do little pulses up for 10. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. And reach the arms back, drop your chest down. And bring your arms down next to your sides. Okay, we're going to stay with our abdominals. We're going to go into our double leg stretch position. So I want you to lift your right leg up to tabletop. Lift your left leg to join. Knees are above hips. Lift your head and your chest. Place your hands on top of your knees. Draw your belly button down to the spine. Now keep looking at your thighs. You're going to inhale, reach the arms next to your ears, reach the legs. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, reach. Exhale. When you reach, make sure you're pressing your lower back into the mat and not arching your back. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, press your lower back and circle around. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale, reach, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1, circle, and drop your head and your chest down. Drop your right leg, drop your left leg. Your feet are still parallel, your knees are parallel. Let's go into our pelvic curl. So lengthen through the spine, pressing your triceps gently into the mat. Take a breath in through your nose, nice big breath. And exhale, press the lower back into the mat and start to tilt your pelvis and lift your hips using your glutes and your hamstrings, lifting up towards the ceiling. Now when you get here, make sure that the knees are still kind of parallel and haven't splayed out. Inhale, exhale, curl back down. Through each vertebra, exhale, 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 all the way down and release to neutral. Inhale, exhale, tuck, press the lower back down, peel the spine away from the mat, inner thighs are engaged, keep that tilt of your pelvis. Inhale, exhale, curl back down through the spine. Middle back, press your lower back down and release. Inhale. And again, exhale, tuck. Up we go. And lift, squeezing into your glutes. Inner thighs are engaged. Inhale. Press into your big toes. And exhale, curl down. If you press into your big toes, it kind of keeps your inner thighs engaged a little bit more. And release. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, curl up. Exhale, exhale, pressing into your big toes. And lift without popping the ribs. Inhale. yourself down. All the way. Nice. Let's do one more and stay at the top. Exhale. Up we go. Up we go. Now hold yourself at the top. Check in that your ribs are closed. I want you to try and keep your hips stable. So try not drop one hip bone down when you're lifting your legs. Now we're going to shift the weight to the right left leg. Lift the right leg to tabletop. And slowly bring it back down without dropping the right hip. Shift the weight to the right. Lift the left leg up. And slowly take it down. So the important thing here is we're going to alternate. Right leg, bring it down, is to keep your pelvis stable. And left leg. So very much working the glutes here. Abdominals are also connected. Right leg up. And take it down. And left leg up. And take it down. Now, right leg hold it up. Reach the leg up to the ceiling without dropping the hip. Now drop the leg down without the hip dropping. Bring the leg back up. Bend the leg and bring it down. Left leg lift. Stretch it to the ceiling. Drop the leg down. Keep the hip stable. Lift the leg up. Bend the leg. And bring it down. Nice. One more each side. Right leg up. Reach it to the ceiling. Drop down. Lift back up. Bend. And down. Check in on your hips, guys. Reach the left leg up. Drop the left leg down. Lift it back up. Bend. And bring it down. Keeping the hips lifted. Right leg lifts. Now we're going to go down and lift. Down and lift. Don't worry about articulating the spine here. We're purely working the glutes. So just straight down, straight up and squeeze. And lift. Down. Let's do 3 more of these. 2 more. Lift and squeeze. Last one. Lift up and hold. Bring the right leg down. Keep the hips stable. Left leg comes up. Excellent. Now we're going to go down, squeeze and lift. Down, squeeze, down, down. Nice, guys. Squeeze. 3 more of these. 2 more. Lift. Last one. Lift and hold. Bring the leg down. Keep yourself lifted, guys. Take a breath. And as you exhale, slowly work down through your spine, lengthening from your throat all the way through the middle back and down and release. Okay, excellent. I want you to lift your right leg up to tabletop. Bring your left leg up to join. We're going to go into our 100 beats. Now, just a heads up here, there's 3 different options for you depending on what you feel like doing today. Your first option, which is the easier option, is to keep your legs on the mat and doing your 100 beats. Second option, legs in tabletop. And third option is to have your legs out at a diagonal, all right, which is the harder of the 3. But make sure that your lower back is pressing into the mat. Okay, so you pick one, but if you feel like you're not keeping your form, because remember it's all about form, then drop down to a lower level during the course of the hundreds. Alright, because remember we are doing 100 beats here. Alright, so go to where you want to be. I want you to reach your arms back, stretching out your shoulders, connect your ribs and your abs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lift your head and your chest. Alright, so go to where you want to be. I'm going to go here. You can have your legs bent or down on the mat. Take a breath in, and let's pulse the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 4, 5, and inhale. Keep going with your rhythm and keep lifting your chest. This is your last round to go. Pulse the full arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Hold. Bend the knees if they were straight. And then bring your arms, head and chest back. Reaching back with the arms. Bring your legs down. Stretch your legs out. And give your body a beautiful stretch here. So give yourself a nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, zip up your abdominals with your skinny jeans. And we're going to go into our roll-ups. Remember, feel free to have the hands behind the thighs to help you up here. So let's begin. We're going to inhale, lift the arms, the head, the chest. Whoa, and exhale. Curl up. Now when you get to the top, think about drawing the abdominals to the back of the room, keeping that C shape and that C curve in your spine. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to curl down, scooping into the abdominals, slow and controlled. And reach back. Very nice. Nice, Sylvia. Very nice. Big improvement. Inhale, arms, head, chest. Now here's where you can place your hands behind you and curl up if you need. Nice. And reach back. Forward, should I say. Inhale. Exhale, curl it back now. Scoop into the abdominals. The lower back goes down. And we reach it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw the abs in. And reach forward. Inhale. Exhale. Scooping down. And reach back. 2 more of these. Inhale. Scoop and roll up. Inhale there. And exhale, curl yourself down. And back. Last one. Inhale. Scoop into the abdominals. And reach up. And just reach forward for a little stretch. Feel the back of the hamstrings stretching here. And then sitting up nice and tall into your sitting position. Now I want a nice tall back. We're going to go into spine twist sitting. If you can't keep a tall back, then feel free to just bend your legs slightly. Otherwise, keep them straight. Flex your feet and reach your arms in line with your shoulders, palms facing up towards the ceiling. So we're kind of opening up the pecs. Now keep that lovely length in your spine. Keep the arms in line with your shoulders. We're going to rotate to the right. So inhale there. Double pulse to the right. Center. To the left. Center. Lengthen up as you come to center. 2. Center. Center. Keep rotating the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Center. Rotate. Rotate. Center. 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 Remember, you've got a pole behind your shoulders. Your arms are in line with the pole. Center. Draw up through the middle. Center. Last one. Rotate. Rotate. And center. And bring the arms down. And then I want you to bend your knees. Okay. Bend your feet. Bend your knees. Feet parallel to the hips. We're going to go into some mini roll downs, just 2 or 3 of these first. So just go down to where you can get back up. So inhale. As we exhale, we tuck under and curl and curl and curl. Inhale. Keep scooping. Exhale, rounding your spine, and back up to center. Inhale. Exhale, curl down again. Scooping into the abdominals. Curl down. Inhale. Exhale, curl yourself up. And lengthen up. And again, curl down. I can feel I've been eating too many pancakes this weekend. And down. Inhale. Exhale, curl back up. And lengthen up. Now, we're going to go down just halfway, so don't go down too low. Take a breath. Exhale, curl and tuck. So you're rolling off your sit bones and hold it there. Keep the scoop and the hollowing. Now we're going to take the right arm out to the side and take it back. Left arm out to the side, and back. Right arm, rotate, and take it back. Keep scooping, guys, and left, and right, and left. Keep squeezing the belly button tight. One more, and left, and hold. Now hold it there, hold it there. Now we're going to do bow and arrow. We're going to take the elbow back, look beyond the elbow and bring it forward. Other side, look beyond your elbow, and right, and forward, left, and forward. Palms face down, like this, makes it easier, and forward. One more each side, look beyond your elbow, and left, and hold it there, guys, hold it there. Now lift the right arm up, take it down, left arm up, take it down, right arm, and left arm, and down. Now both arms, reach, squeeze the belly button and down, and lift, and lift, and down, last one, and down. Now hold it there, guys. Can we go down slowly, 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 and release. Well done. Just straighten out your legs. Take your right knee into your chest for just a little stretch here. So pull it nicely, reaching the other leg long onto the mat. And then take that leg slightly out to the side for a little stretch into your hip. So almost bringing the knee to your shoulder. And just take some lovely deep breaths. Just have a little bit of reprieve here. And just stretch into the hips. And then I want you to take that same leg, bring it across the body. Take your right leg with your left hand and rotate your chest, your face, your head over to the right. And the leg comes across your body. So a bit of rotational stretch here. And do some nice deep breathing. And slowly, slowly, I want you to bring the leg back to center. Bring that leg down. Let's go over to the left leg. Bring the left knee in towards the chest. Really press it in as far as you can to stretch into the hip joints. And then just gently take the knee kind of out to the side a little bit so that you're almost trying to get the knee to the shoulder. And breathe. Deep breath, and then slowly bring that leg over the body. Take that knee with your right hand and then rotate your chest and your head over to the opposite side so that you feel that lovely stretch through the waist. And breathe. Excellent, and then slowly bring the leg back to center. Okay, now I want you to lift your right leg up to the ceiling, left leg up to the ceiling. So we've got both our legs reaching up towards the sky. Now you've got two choices here. You can either keep your chest down, which is obviously the easier version, or if possible, I want you to lift your head and your chest up. Okay, and we're going to scissor the legs. It's our hamstring pull really. So I want you to reach your arms forward, grab the back of your calf of your left leg and pull. And switch, pull, pull. Keep lifting your chest as high as you can and pull. 2, pull, 2, 3, and pulse, and 4, and pulse. Keep going. Last one, hold. Now reach your arms forward and keep going. Pulse, 2. Lift the chest. 3, 4. Bring your chest down if you're battling. And 5. And switch. And last one, pulse, 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 pulse. Both legs up. And drop your head and your chest down. Bend your knees and bring the legs all the way down for a little rest. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going into our rollovers. For those of you who don't do the rollovers, or you can't do a rollover, or you don't want to do a rollover, maybe you've got a cervical issue in your spine, then feel free to either do mini roll-ups or pelvic curls or chest lifts, but choose something to do, or you can even just lift the hips up like this. Okay, so as long as you're doing something to compensate for the rollover, all right? So choose something as an option. Otherwise, let's go into our rollovers. Lift the legs, tabletop, stretch them up towards the ceiling, and then just drop the legs down slightly to a diagonal, keeping your abs tight. Now your arms play a big role in this as well, guys, as well as your abdominals. We're going to inhale, lift up the legs up to the ceiling, and then exhale, roll over. Now think about a C curve in your spine here. All right? Flex the feet, separate to the width of your hips, and start to roll down, roll down, roll down. And when your hips get to the bottom or above your hips, you point the toes and circle all the way around. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale, roll over. Remember, don't roll onto your neck. Stay on your collarbones. Flex the feet, separate, drop them down a little lower if you can, and roll down through your spine. Point the toes and circle back to your diagonal. Let's do one more. Inhale, roll over, scoop into your abdominals, flex your feet, feel the stretch in the back of the hamstrings, separate slightly, drop down, and roll, 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 and back. Now we're going to reverse that move. So we're going to open the feet to the width of the mat, lift up, and then roll over with separated legs, flex the feet, bring them together, and curl down. And drop the legs. Separate the feet. Up. Flex. Bring them together. And roll down. All the way. And down. Let's do one more. Separate. Up. Flex the feet. Bring them together. And roll down. And well done, guys. Bring your knees into your chest and roll from side to side, just releasing out your lower back. Very, very nice, guys. Okay, so from here, I want you to hold behind your thighs, roll yourself up into a nice sitting position. And I want us to lie back onto the forearms. And I want you to lift your legs, straighten them up to the ceiling. Now press out of your arms. We're not slouching down into our shoulders, so make sure your collarbones are nice and open. I want you to V-shape your feet, pointed and V-shape. All right? So from there, you're going to drop the legs down slightly and flex the feet to come up. Point the toes down and flex to come up. And flex. Try and press out of your arms and flex to come up. Point and flex. Point. Now try your breathing. Inhale, exhale up. Point, inhale, exhale up. Two more. And one more. And up. Now keep your legs there. Bring the right knee in to the chest, take it out. Right knee in, take it out. In, same leg. Keep your chest and your collarbones nice and open. Two more, squeeze into the abdominals. And last one, and hold. Left leg in, take it out. and in, and out. Keep pressing into the arms, and in. 2 more, and out. Last one, hold it there. Squeeze your abs, push it to your arms if you've dropped. Now let's just scissor for 4 down and back. So the legs are going sideways scissors. So you're crossing them over one another, down for 4, and up for 4, and down for 4, and up for 4. Let's do that 2 more times. Down, and cross up. Last round. Down. Keep opening the collarbones, and up. Bend the knees in, and bring them down for a little rest. Good work. Okay, so we're going to stay on our forearms at the back. Let's do some hip circles, but I'll be kind. Let's keep our knees bent, but keep pressing into your forearms. Open your chest. Glue your knees together, abs tight. Take the legs over to the left, circle around onto the right hip bone and center. Over to the right, circle round, and up. So now we're moving through the hip joint, and circle round. So you're almost moving onto the left hip, circle down, round, onto the right hip and up. Okay, and keep the knees bent, and circle. And in, and circle. Keep the abs tight, guys. 1 more each side, and circle, and up. Well done. Bring the right leg down and left leg down, and let's turn on to our sides. Now I want you to make sure that your butt and your spine and your shoulder are kind of in a line. All right, so they're not kind of, you know, everything forward, but the legs are going to be forward slightly, but just checking that your butt's in sort of a nice parallel line to the back of the mat. Now, I want us to go down onto our arm like this. If that's not comfortable, then you can change that, but that's how I want us to be for now. Okay? And then I want you to glue your heels together. We're going to go into our clam. Now the important thing here, in fact, I maybe want you to hold your hip bone, kind of press it forward, because when you lift your knee, you don't want to roll the hip back. So kind of hold here to keep it stable. So squeeze your heels together and just a little lift up and pull back and down. And lift and down. Pull back and down. So keep the heels together. And you're just rotating, almost spiraling the hip out to the back. And lift. And down. And down. 4 more. And 3. Making sure the hip stays forward. 2. And 1. And down. Now I want you to lift the feet off the mat. The heels are glued together. And let's continue. Pull up and back and down. Lift, down. So we're focusing on the glute medius here. Pull back and down. Keep pressing the hip forward so it doesn't roll back. And pull that knee to the back of the room. Pull and down. And down. Pull and down. 3 more. 2 more. And 1, and down. Now we're not finished here. I want you to lift that leg up, straighten it out, bend, bring it down. Lift, straighten, bend, down. Lift, straighten, bend, down. Lift, straighten, bend, down. 3 more, straighten, bend, down. 2, straighten, bend, down. Last one, straighten, bend, and down. Now just bring the leg up a little higher, this bottom one. Reach the leg out, your top leg. Bring it slightly forward to a diagonal. Turn your leg from the hip so that the foot is facing down to the mat. And we're going to do little mini circles forward. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Now hold, the toes are still pointing down, little mini circles back. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Hold it there, we're not finished. We're going to drop it down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Well done. Bring it in and give it a little pat out. Okay. Now we're going to go up into, actually let's do the other side and then we'll do something just now. Okay, so let's just switch it around. Let's do the other side and then we'll go into what I was going to do. So down onto your arm, get comfortable, make sure your back and your butt are kind of in a nice line and your shoulders, and then you bring the legs forward. Okay, so that's the position, and I'm also getting a nice stretch underneath my shoulder there as well. Okay, so heels are together. Remember to keep the hip forward, and we lift and down, down, lift, down. Keep the heels glued together, pull back and down, and lift, down. Let's do 4 more of those, and 3, and 2, and 1, and down. Now lift the feet off the mat. You've still got your heels glued together, and we pull, down. Don't forget your breathing. Pull. Think of the knee pulling to the back of the room. And pull. 5 more to go. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we drop the bottom leg, we lift the leg, straight, bend, down. Lift, straighten, bend, down. Lift, straighten, bend, down. Lift, straighten, bend, down. Let's do 4 more. Stretch, bend, down. 3 more. Stretch, bend, down. Last 2. Bend, down. Last 1. Stretch, bend, and down. Okay. Now just bring the bottom leg in a little bit. Straighten the leg out. Bring the leg forward. Rotate the toe down, but rotate from the hip. Okay, so the whole leg is turned down, and we're going to do little circles forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we reverse. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Hold it there, and down. Lift. 2, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Well done. Bend the leg and pat it out. Excellent. All right, so up we come. Little bit of glute there. Onto our 4-point kneeling position. So make sure just check in on your form when you on your knees. Your shoulders above your wrists. Your hips are above your knees. We're not sinking into our back at all. Our abs are very active. So we're drawing the abs up to the back of the spine. We're pressing into the arms. And we're not dropping our neck down. The neck is in line with your spine. So keep that lovely connection in the abdominals and your back muscles. Now from here, I want you to take your right arm, left leg, and reach it back. And just hold that position and balance. Keeping the abs drawing in and up, and making sure that you're not hiking your left hip, and hold that position. Okay, so from here, you're going to try and get your right elbow to your left knee. So round your back, elbow to knee, and reach. And to knee and reach. You can round your back and reach. Round your back, reach. In, in, reach. 3 more, reach. 2 more, reach. Last one, reach and hold. Drawing your abs in. Now just bring your arm down, leave your leg at the back. Let's do a little bit of big glute work. Lift, 2, lift, 3. Remember, you're lifting with your butt cheek, not bending at your knee. And lift. You've got 5 more. 4, lift, 3, lift, 2. And last one, hold and lift, squeeze the butt. And bring the leg down. Just stretch it back for a little bit. And let's go on to the other side. So shoulders above wrists. Check in that the belly button's drawing up to the spine. And now we're going to take the left arm and the right leg and reach it out. Make sure you're not sinking into your lower back. Now flex the foot and then elbow to knee. In and in. Rounding into your back and reach. In. In. 4 more. Reach. 3. Rounding the back. 2. Reach. Last one. Reach and hold. Lengthen through your neck. Press into your arm. Now just bring the arm down. And we tap down. Squeeze the glute. Down. Squeeze. Down. And down. Lift. Keep going. Lift. Down. 4 more. 3. 2. And last one. Hold. And bring it down. And just go into a bit of a rest position. Just loosen up your wrists if you need to. And then come back up. Okay, so from here we're going to go into our front support plank position. So make sure that you've got space at the back of your mat for your feet. Again, shoulders above wrists, lengthen through your neck, drawing the abs in and up. We take our right leg, take it back, tuck the toe, stabilize, and then lift up the other leg into your beautiful plank position. Remember to scoop up your belly, pressing into your feet. Stretch your heels to the end of the room. Lengthen your neck and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now I want you to rotate round into a side plank, if that's okay with you. If this is too much for you, you can bring your knee down like that, just to give you a little bit of extra support. Otherwise hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now we pulse it up. 1, 2, 3. Scoop up into the waist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. Back into your plank. Okay? Now we go the other way. Over to the other side. Hold. Once again, you can bring your knee down if you need the support. Otherwise, hold it here. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we pulse. 1, 2, 3. Scoop up into that bottom waist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. Back to your plank. Back to your plank, pressing out. And then from here, I want you to go into a bit of an up stretch. Walk your hands and your feet a little closer so that you have a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Try and get your heels pressing down. And then from this position, I want you to lift your right leg up And then come down, bring the knee in. And then go up. Bring the knee in. Lift. And in. Exhale. And in. 2 more. My hands are slipping. And in. Last one. And in. Bring the leg down. Up we go. Other side. Left leg. And in. Reach. And in. And in. 2 more. I'm not doing this very well. I'm sliding. Last one. And reach into your up stretch. And then come down and stretch it out. Just roll your wrists around a little bit. Just to kind of loosen them up. And then just stretch your arms out. Very nice. And then from here, let's just do a little quick back extension before we stretch. So I want you to come down onto your tummies and your hands next to your face. Your legs can be slightly separated. Try not to scrunch your shoulders into your neck. So kind of open up the collarbones. And the hands are the width of the mat. I want you to take a breath in and just exhale out. 1 more in and exhale out. I just did that because I needed that, just by the way. Okay, now on the inhale, you're going to keep your elbows down. Press your forearms into the mat and just lift your upper back to open your chest and look forward. Squeeze your abs tight and then exhale, take your chest down. Inhale, lift up. Keep the elbows down and lift, opening up the chest. Make sure you're not pulling on your necks. And exhale down. Inhale, we lift. Now hold that position. If it feels comfortable for you and your back, lift your elbows and press all the way up. If it pinches your lower back, then don't go up so high. And then bring the elbows down. Keep the shoulders out of your ears and lengthen. Inhale, we lift up. Keep the elbows down initially. Lift up as high as you can without lifting the elbows. And then press up. Out of the shoulders. Keep the abs super tight to protect your back. And bring the elbows down. And all the way down. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. Keep the elbows down. Open the chest. And press. Opening up the collarbones. And then slowly bring the elbows down. And lengthen. Up. Stretch it back. Widen the knees this time. And then round your back. Just to come up. Just to give it. Do a little bit of a cat-cow. Just to quickly loosen up your back. And then just to finish off, we're going to go into a pigeon stretch. If this doesn't feel right for you, or you just feel that it's just too much on your knees, then feel free just to do a normal lunge stretch. But if you can do a pigeon stretch, then give it a try. So what you're going to do is take your right leg forward, and then you bring it across the mat. And you want to try and have it as parallel to the front of the mat as possible, but try and keep your hips square. And then just push up. All right. So I want to just bring my leg forward a little bit more. And then press into. So it's quite a glute stretch, this. Lunge stretch is also fine. And if you want to, you can go down a little lower to really get into that stretch. And just breathe. And then switch legs. We're going to bring the left leg forward, as far forward as you can, and into your pigeon stretch. Open up the collarbones. You should be feeling the stretch in the glute medius that we worked earlier. And if you'd like to go further down, you can. Only if it feels good for you. And breathe. Try and, as you take your breath, just relax that stretch if it feels very tight. And then very slowly come out of that position. Just tuck your toes, press up, walk your hands in, and then just hang at the bottom. So we're going to just finish our session. I think we are pretty much done. Yep, we are. So just keep your knees nice and soft, draw your abs up to the ceiling and just hang. Just let all the tension just fall out of the shoulders, out of the neck, out of the head. Take a breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, draw your abs up and start letting the abdominals pull you up, up, up. And then restack your spine and lengthen up. And again, inhale. Exhale, we roll down again. Just let everything relax and reach. Take a breath in. And exhale, pull yourself up with your abs, and vertebra by vertebra, lengthen up, lengthen up, lengthen up, nice and tall. Let's take our arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale there, and exhale, press the arms down to the thighs. One more time, inhale, reach up, and exhale. And thank you guys, well done. Good work, everybody. Hope you feel a little bit looser after the weekend, and another glorious day, and enjoy it. And I hope you have a fantastic Monday. Thanks, everyone. Lovely seeing you all. And yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll have Lucy, who will be in Singapore on her little round the world trip show. Okay. Anyway, have a lovely day, everyone. See you tomorrow.